My Hispanic wife spent 4 months cheating on me with her biggest Hispanic client. So I invited them both to the same dinner.
For 15 years, everyone thought Katherine and I were the perfect couple. We had the big Boston home, the European vacations, the polished smiles at charity galas. Everyone saw perfection, but behind that facade, small cracks were forming. I just didn't realize they were fault lines waiting to shatter everything. Katherine started changing. Late nights at the office became normal. Weekend client emergencies popped up constantly. Her phone was suddenly glued to her hand. But I brushed it all off as stress, a big account, a demanding client. Anything but betrayal. Then, one night, I woke up thirsty around 2 in the morning. Her phone was on the bathroom counter, glowing, and unlocked. A rare miracle. I saw a message preview that shattered my entire reality. Last night was incredible. Can't stop thinking about you. It was from Peter Whittaker, her biggest client. A man whose hand I had shaken 3 times. My vision blurred as I opened the thread. Months of messages, hotel meets, business trips that were really romantic getaways. Her complaints about me, our marriage, our boring routine, but the one that cut the deepest was this: Jacob's a good man, we're just going through the motions. 4 months of deception. She had built a second life behind my back. I didn't wake her. I didn't scream. Something cold and sharp formed inside me as surgical clarity. I wasn't going to confront her, not yet. Betrayal done in the dark deserves truth delivered in the light. Revenge wasn't the goal, but truth was. Over the next week, I planned everything. I hired a private investigator who documented every meeting between Katherine and Peter. I collected evidence of her charging hotel rooms and dinners to her company. Then I invited her business partners to a celebration dinner at a high-end restaurant. I also made sure Peter was invited, disguised as a business expansion meeting. That night, Katherine wore a stunning black dress I'd never seen. As she fastened earrings I gave her on our 10th anniversary, she said, "You don't have to come. It's just boring company stuff." I smiled and said, "I wouldn't miss it." She froze. When we arrived, she saw her partners already seated and her face drained of color. "Jacob, what is this?" she asked. "Your celebration dinner," I said warmly. "We're just waiting for one more guest." 10 minutes later, Peter walked in. The silence was suffocating. Katherine stared at me like her world was collapsing. I raised my glass. A toast to partnerships of all kinds. Then I handed out neat packets to everyone but Katherine and Peter. Inside were photos, hotel receipts, time-stamped videos, romantic messages, and the billing records she'd filed as client expenses. Her partner David was the first to speak. "Katherine, what is this?" She was shaking. "My wife," I said calmly, "has been having an affair with Mr. Whittaker for 4 months. And worse, she's been using your company's resources to fund it." She whispered, "Jacob, please. Let's talk privately." "No," I said. "You made your choices privately. Now the truth is public." That ended the dinner. Her partners told her she'd face an investigation. I stood up, straightened my jacket, and said, "Dinner's paid for by me, not the company. My lawyer will contact you Monday." As I walked out, she called my name. I didn't turn back. The fallout was swift. Her business partner suspended her immediately, and Peter lost his position. Their fantasy collapsed. Katherine's reputation was ruined. Meanwhile, I left Boston and moved to Seattle to stay with my brother. It was a rebirth. Fresh air, new people, and new possibilities. I met Alexis, a fellow agent with sharp intelligence and genuine warmth, the kind Katherine only pretended to have. A few months later, my lawyer called. Katherine was ready to settle quietly. We met one last time. No shouting, no lies. "I'm sorry," she whispered, "for everything." "I'm sorry too," I said. We both chose destruction. We said our goodbyes. 6 months later, I was standing on my balcony overlooking Lake Union. My phone buzzed. It was a message from Alexis. Dinner's ready. Come home. Home. A word that had meant nothing for so long suddenly meant everything. I walked inside to her, to our evening, to my new life. No secrets, no lies, just honesty. Just peace. The truth didn't destroy me. It set me free.